Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today I have a yarn to share with you, and by yarn I mean story. A long time ago in the June of 2024 in a faraway land in Denmark. That's very far away from me as that is in the northern hemisphere and I live down here in the southern hemisphere. A beautiful princess, Cassandra, who ruled the kingdom of Craftably Ever After, had this epic idea. She thought, I get to share my amazing love for that is crochet and yarn, and she thought that she would invite all of us to join her in what will forever be known as the Amigurumi World Tour. What does that entail, you ask me? Well, it is very simple, you see. All she wanted us to do was join her for a crochet along. So she did put it out there and she giggled and she smiled when she said, hey, does anybody want to join me? Please send me an email and I will send this book around the world. The Whimsical Stitches book by Lauren Espy. And there will be 27 projects in there, so I'll need 27 friends to put up their hand so that they can receive this book, and then as the book reached its destination, the next project would be revealed and we would have the opportunity all around the world to join in and make the same project. Now, how was Cassandra going to showcase this, you ask? We'll get to that in a moment. So the emails went out and I could not believe my luck, because when I sent my email, I had everything, my fingers and toes crossed that I would be chosen. I was like, pick me, Cassandra, pick me. And she did. But guess what? There was an overwhelming response that Cassandra not only had to send out one book, but two in the end. So one book made its way all the way around the USA to all our American friends. And the other book, which will forever be known as the international book, is the one that I was able to take part in, was called the International book. So that started off in Denmark, as both of them did, and they made their way across the international ones through Europe, the UK, another kingdom, and then down south to New Zealand and eventually to Australia, where I was joined, like there were three of us, so two more yarny friends, and eventually, lucky last, it has now come to me. Our friend Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet sent it to me, and she has sent me a little gift which I will share with you at the very end. But let's get back to our story. So as we said, an overwhelming response. So Cassandra did say that we had the opportunity, whether you had a YouTube channel or not, to send in your makes to her, and via her blog she had created a journal, and each and every person who made each and every make had the opportunity for theirs to be showcased. Now, we need to thank all our cheerleaders along the way, as we always do, because some made some made many, some made all, and some made them twice, and some made none, but they cheered us on along the way, hoping that this book would make it to its next destination and its next, all the way back to Cassandra. The American book, or the USA book, has been sitting there for a while. So through rain, hail, shine, and even postal strikes, the book got there. And eventually this one will get to you too, Cassandra, because this will be leaving me in the next few days. So let's see where it all began. This is so exciting, guys. So I have marked the very first project that we all got to make, and I will show you mine. I actually made, out of 27 possible projects, 18, which I think equates to 2/3 of the book, which for me, that is amazing, because a year ago, my amigurumi skills were still developing, and they still are. So this was a great opportunity to learn my craft even better. So thank you, Cassandra, for inviting us along, even if it was just for that. I would have joined in regardless. So here it is here. Now you will notice that there is a beautiful quote from Cassandra on her page. And she did invite us all, if we wish to do the same along the way. Now, this book here is filled with stickers and trinkets and messages for Cassandra, and I'm hoping that she will read them all or share them with us somehow via her channel when she receives both the books. I am yet to write my little quote, or whatever it may be in there, and I will do that before I send it off. So That was the very first make that we all made, which was that little whale, and here's mine. Now I will show you all of my makes. The majority of them, if not all of them, were made using a 4mm hook and worsted weight yarn or 10-ply yarn, and most of it is from my stash, and most of it is Spot Saver, in case you were wondering, which is a 10-ply 100% acrylic yarn. And they are very, very beautiful. Now, there have been talking pieces in my home. When my friends or family visits, especially my children, they like to pick them up and look at them. So here is a little octopus. He turned out very sweet. I did start to use glue after a while because I'm not very good at sewing on pieces. So I'm showing you all the little sea creatures first that I made. And here is a little jellyfish. And he turned out very, very cute as well. And then we have some land animals. I think this one is a land animal. I think it's the turtle, not the tortoise. I always get those confused. But he turned out very, very cute as well. Again, these were quite challenging for me, but I did enjoy making them all. And here is a little duck. Now, the beauty of visiting Cassandra's blog and the journal pages, you get to see the variations of all the different colors that people have used to make their makes, because you didn't have to make them exactly the same color as the book. And then you have this sweet little bunny with his removable carrot. I think he turned out very, very sweet. And speaking of sweets, let's go to our baking. So I made 3 macaroons, or macarons? Macarons, I think they're called. Delicious flavors. I made 2 cookies, a funfetti and a chocolate chip, a piece of pie, caramel pie, or pumpkin pie, I guess, with this color. I think I made it caramel. And then I made the cupcake. So here is my 1 cupcake, and here is my 2nd cupcake, because I made it in worsted and plushy yarn. They actually look like little mushrooms. Very, very cute. And of course, to wash it all down, we had a cup of coffee. My coffee didn't turn excellent or great, but you know what? I gave it a good go. And then we have a little egg. I only managed to make 1, but hey, 1 is all I managed, and that is it. And then we got to the fruits. Strawberries. Now, he was sitting amongst a punnet of other strawberries, and he actually looked very cute. And a tomato, which I think turned out very sweet. And then there were a couple of plants. I made the daisy. I would like to make the sunflower eventually. And a little cactus, or a succulent. And there he is there. Now, I think that's all of them there. So I did stop for a while, and then I would, jump in when I could. There's somewhere in here, there's actually a little piggy that I have started, and hopefully one day I will finish. But now we had a choice in the end of 2 to choose from, the sunflower and a donut. And as you can see, I've made the donut. I'll show it to you up close, which was very surprising because I honestly thought that I would have no choice at all by the end of it, that whatever was there I would have to make, but that's okay. It's nice to have a choice in life as well, but either way I would have been happy. So here is my donut. It's made out of plush yarn, very, very simple make. I followed her pattern to the T. I don't mind at all the way that it turned out. It is quite a lovely pattern. It's a little bit different to the one that I usually make, which is great because now I have 2 donut recipes in my baking yarny repertoire, and I did glue the top on. It was just easier for me. And this was such a quick and easy make, guys. Highly, highly recommend it. It's not a very deep donut, so it is very, very realistic looking, I think. Good enough to eat, right? Can you imagine having a donut this big? Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to thank Cassandra for this epic crochet along. I cannot tell you how it makes me happy to know that as a world, we have come together as one, and you have actually made the world even smaller. I absolutely love that. I have enjoyed watching everybody's makes. So if you put in the hashtag Amigurumi World Tour, you will see all the other YouTube content creators that have put out a video showcasing their make as well, which will be pretty awesome because you'll have so many hours of viewing time, and you get to see some of them have actually, you know, added things in there like what their quotes and that are. So my apologies that I'm not. Reason being, I haven't done it as yet, guys, because this literally came to me today, and because I knew that there were 2 left after the one that Jenny made. So go and watch Jenny's video if you haven't already done so at In My Spare Time Crochet, and everybody else's. I knew that there were 2 to choose from, so I chose the donut and I did make it in advance. Now here in the bag is this bag for you, Cassandra, which nobody's going to touch. So you have some goodies to open along the way. But I'm going to open for you now what Jenny sent to me. So Jenny, thank you so much. I absolutely love that I got something, you know, special in there as well. I really did not expect it, and I really do appreciate it. Now, excuse me, guys, a little bit of noise. Oops, I don't want to wreck the card. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, koala cards. I love those as well. Very, very sweet. Now, can I read this without my glasses? Of course not. So what am I trying to be a hero for? I hope you... So this gift is from, if you don't know, Jenny, which I'm sure you do, but Jenny puts all her crochet through a consignment store near where she lives, and this is from another vendor there. So I'm very excited to open it. And here's Jenny's little sticker. Very, very cute. Thank you so much, Jenny. This was honestly such a nice surprise when I opened it. I double checked to make sure that it was for me. When I put my glasses on, I did read my name. So let's open this together, guys. Who doesn't love a little gift, right? Oh, this is perfect. The colors, there's purples and beautiful colors in there, and it is a beautiful notions pouch. Oh my gosh. Now I have to read who has made it so that we can advertise them as well. So it's made by Lovebird Designs. Very, very precious and the perfect gift. Thank you so much, Jenny. I will definitely be popping this in my either my handbag or one of my project bags, and I will always remember that my beautiful friend Jenny sent it to me. Thank you so much, sweetie. Now let's get back to the task at hand, where I need to now say farewell from the land of Oz. So here in Sydney, Australia, it is freezing today. It is the 25th of June 2025. So pretty much this took a whole year to get to me, and I am amazed that year seems to have gone overnight. So I will be popping the things that I need to get back to you, Cassandra, including this book here, which has literally made its way around the world. That is amazing. That is mind-blowing. So thank you, each and every one of you, as I said, for, you know, taking part in this, whichever way you did it, whether you joined in, whether you created a video, whether you cheered everybody on. This has been, as Cassandra puts it, epic. And I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of it. So thank you so much, my dear, dear Yarny friend. I really do appreciate that you thought that I was worthy of receiving this book. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.